Before I start, I'll quickly tell certain things which I was supposed to cover yesterday. The moment you enter the class, yes, you're seated, and some teachers will have breakfast in the classroom before the children come. Some will haven't come. All that is fine. And teachers should enter the class first and welcome all the children. Because once the parents leave them at the gate, they come into the classroom and wait for their teacher to welcome, isn't it? Some children just come and pounce on you and hug you. Some children say namaste very decently and go sit in their place. It depends from child to child, right? Now, after the prayer, after Om chanting, you're going to take the chalk and go to the blackboard. First thing what you do is corner of the board, you will write the number present, number absent, all that fine, right? All that you will write. Then a small column where number of boys, number of girls present, absentees. So for kindergarten, very important, the head count, constant head count is very, very important. You take them to the washroom, you head count. Again, coming out of the washroom, you head count. Because sometimes we do not know which they might go to another class, or they might just leave the line, break the line and go to another room. And we should be very, very cautious. Of course, the nursery block building will be protected, but still we have to develop this habit of head count. So, and in case you go to another class, or you're given a duty to train somebody, and some substitute teacher will come to your class, or the support staff will take care. So on the board, it should be clear how many boys on that day, how many girls on that day. So that head count, you have to write it on the board. That's the first thing you should do. Number of children in your class, attendance register, all that fine. That is a routine mandatory. You have to take attendance, number present, all that is fine. In spite of that, you have to make use of the blackboard in writing number present, number absent, number of boys, number of girls. This should be there till the end of the day. Then, whether the child, LKG child understands or not, you have to begin your day with a date. Right? Corner of the board, color chalks. Use only color chalks for nursery. With the color chalks, you'll write today's date is, now suppose I'm telling 10, right? 1, 0, 10. Now, when the 10 concept is solely kudukla. But I am telling my regular talking, I go on doing this, the 10 will be registered in the mind. When the 10 number explanation comes, then I will take it. But as of now, I want them to repeat. So today's date is 1, 0, 10. I will tell, and I will write 10. A small sleeping line, which is called hyphen. After that, I am going to write the number, name, number of the month. So again, I will make them, whether they remember or not, I'm not worried. I'll tell, come on now children, January, February, March, April, May. I'm stopping with May because this is the month of May. May. So May month is number 5. I write number 5. And a small sleeping line which is called hyphen. Now I will write the year. The year is 2 to 22. 2 to 22. And then I will ask them, today what day? 1 or 2 smart children who parents would have told at home, they will come and tell, Tuesday, auntie. So what I do? Tuesday. Okay, what is 2, T? I write Tuesday, T. I begin with the letter T. T, U, E, S, D, A, I. Tuesday. Now, what is the date today? Today is 10th May, Tuesday. So, this is what I will do. Then, as usual, as I told you, for the 1 week, whatever you're going to teach, it should be on the blackboard at the corner of the board. Only the activity part you will do teaching the children. Like, let the children see how your hand moves. Suppose I'm drawing one orange or a watermelon. They should know how my hand is moving, how I'm holding the chalk. And teachers, when I told you about the grip, right? The pointer finger, I mentioned this. Even the chalk, you should hold it that way because they will be observing you. And when you tell them, the chalk piece is your pencil. So they'll be observing you how you're holding. So the way you hold the chalk is also very, very important. And as you draw, they will be watching how your fingers are moving, how it is. You start, you come down, 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 go up, up, again down, 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 up, 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 join. So when you give this running commentary, they also listen how to go about it. They also are watching you how you are holding the pencil. So this is very important before you begin the class, the date, the month, the day and year, and also the head count of the children. Very, very, very important. Okay. Yesterday, I stopped with the reader books. Okay. I finished explaining to you my alphabet book for LKG and the rhymes, songs the letter sings for UKG. Songs the letter sings for UKG. Yeah, blending the sounds I finished, and then the concepts. Next, I'm going to come to the concepts. Now, LKG concepts, I told you yesterday, circle the letter. Like I'll give a mix of A, B, C, D, many A's, here and there B or C or D. They have to identify and circle. Matching letter to the same letter. Okay. I will teach them after I finish A, B, C, D, E. After I finish teaching them 5 letters, I will start a new concept on the board, plus the new concept will be given in their drawing notebook. In their drawing notebook, as I told you, I will divide the page. So what do I do when I divide the page? One concept is A, B, C, D, E. Then half the other pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, right? So what I will do, I will write A, B, C, D, E. The other side, what I will write? I will jumble it and write. They have to identify, match same letter. Match same letter. The other half, what I will do? Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So they have to match the same numbers, right? First, it is single. Once I finish 5 letters and 5 numbers, I give it as an activity to match the same numbers and same activity. Yes. And then I'll be teaching them rhyming words. We'll be teaching rhyming words where children will just enjoy. How do you teach the rhyming word? The last letter should sound the same. It is time taking. 1 week is not enough for rhyming words. Rhyming words should go on for 3 to 4 weeks. Then only they will understand. Sound, last letter should be the same. Neenga evlo thara sollunga. First few days, at least or 10 days, kulandhukku puriyadu. Ana poga poga super they will understand and they will be able to answer you. So rhyming words becomes very interesting. The way you teach, the way you put forth. And making new words, one and many, all these we have in their activity books. Now, one and many teachers, kindly listen. We will not add, like it is singular and plural, that we will introduce later. One and many, singular and plural. But I'm not going to talk to them about singular and plural. More than one is many and Madri. I will teach them with objects. I will have 2 crayons here, 3 crayons here, 1 pencil, 2 pencils. Only with objects, I will teach them first. Then, after teaching them with showing many objects, I will draw pictures on the board. I will divide the board. I will write one and many. I will not draw anything. Only by talking to them one by one, I will draw. Maybe the first one, as our syllabus has apple, 1 column I will draw 1 apple. Next column I will draw 2 apples. And I will ask the children, how many apples are there? They will tell 1. Here, how many are there? They will tell 1, 2. 2 apples are there. Some children will just tell 2. Don't allow that. Tell them you should count. Now let's count 1, 2. So 1 apple, 2 apples. This is the concept where you are introducing one and many. And in kindergarten, you will explain only adding S. No ES, no IES. Whichever has got only S. Doll, dolls. Boy, boys. Girl, girls. They should understand when you are adding S, it is more than 1. This concept will take definitely 10 days for them to understand. I'm again reiterating, leave the smart children who can pick it up. But everyday board work is very important for one and many. The first 2-3 days only with objects you will show. You will show one ball, you will show 2 balls. You will show one chalk, you will show 5 chalks. You will show one card, you will show 3 cards. So after teaching them with objects, next comes a board work, and then you will introduce. Now this many is by adding S. You add S, it is more than 1. So I draw a ball and I write B-A-L-L, ball. I draw 3 balls on the other side and I just write B-A-L-L, ball. Now I tell them, children, listen. 1, it is B-A-L-L. Now it is more than 1. Count how many are there? 1, 2, 3. So they are more than 1. So it is called balls. So auntie is going to write one S. So it is B-A-L-L-S. Balls. Here how many are there? Only 1. So it is B-A-L-L. Ball. More than 1, you add S. You write a C. Turn the C is S. You write a C. Turn the C is S. This is for split writing when I'm explaining to them on the board. Board work, I will never do cursive writing because LKG children should understand. When I teach them the strokes, that is totally different. When I'm doing board work for objects, for pictures, for explanation, I use only split writing, no cursive writing. When I introduce the strokes and teach them cursive writing, that is different. Because even they are my alphabet book, songs the letter sings, they're all only split. For reading part, split is very, very important for this age group. For as they grow up, that is different. Here, we should maintain it that way so that they understand both. There are children who ask, why this auntie, why that auntie? You must be able to answer. Children, reading is for you to understand. You must get a clarity of what I'm teaching, what is the sound of the letter. That is why I'm writing like this. And see, in your alphabet book, it is like this. Writing part, when it comes, they will understand, because from the first day to the 6th month, they'll be grown for them to understand what we are trying to say. Now for LKG, we start. When I come to writing part, I will tell you what we start for LKG and what we start for UKG. Now reading for UKG. LKG we finish A to Z. Every picture will have, every page will have A pictures, B pictures, C pictures, D pictures. A to Z we have pictures like this. See, junior nursery, we have pictures like this. And then we have small sentences towards the right. See, the left side of the page only pictures. The right side you will have small sentences. I will send all these links to your teachers so that you can have a look of how the books are done. See, for example, T, you have only T pictures there. And when you go to the right, you have small sentences. Right? So this is for junior KG, LKG. Now for UKG, yesterday I told you all about the blending of the letters, the sounds of the letters, and the meaning of each word. Yesterday I spoke to you about cab and everything. Let's not waste our time in again repeating the same thing. Now in the same book, what happens? We have something called sight words. In the book, we have sight words. Now, what are sight words? Sight words will not have phonetic sounds. It's just for you to read. It's just for you to read without the phonetic sounds, right? So those are called sight words. THE, the ISs, HISs, about, there, could, down, up, again, after. All these are sight words where it just goes as a flow in reading, but not with phonetic sounds. There is no phonetic sounds for sight words. And sight words are very, very important to frame a sentence. Without sight words, you cannot frame a sentence. Yes, the car is big. It is red in color. I have a car. Do you have a car? I have 2 cars. How many cars do you have? Right? So the sight words are very, very important to frame sentences. It can be a small sentence. It can be a short sentence. Yes, teachers? Yeah. Now, one more thing. We are teaching about vowels, right? In depth, we are not going to talk about vowels for the kindergarten children, but they definitely know what are consonants, what are vowels. Now, from LKG, we just start telling A, E, I, O, U are vowels. It has got 2 sounds. Trust me, within 4-5 months of LKG, the children know that the vowels have got 2 sounds. The consonants have got only 1 sound. They are thorough with it. And in UKG, we start teaching little about vowels. That is when we teach them the concept A and the. A and the. When do you use and? When do you fill up the blank and? When do you use A? The one word which begins with a vowel, it comes as an, which begins with just not a vowel consonant, it is A. And all those concepts slowly UKG, maybe second term of UKG, we will introduce. And they should also understand about, like, we are not going to talk to the children, kindergarten children, as I told you in the beginning of my class, the deep linguistics, not needed at all. Just the basic, they should know, that's enough. But for us to know, we should be little knowledgeable about certain things, what we are using and how we are teaching, and what are the words we are using and explaining to them, right? Like a syllable. What is a syllable? A word which has 1 vowel is syllable, but syllables, some words will have more vowels. So they are called syllables. Now the syllable under a word, you should not teach the kindergarten child, not necessary at all. It is for us to understand. And definitely we should have, like, for example, 1 syllable word. Can you name? Mat, cat, pet, yes, mug, rug, jug. They've all got 1 syllable words. What is that? 1 vowel. 1 vowel in a word is a syllable. But the syllables will have more than 1 vowel. It can have 2 vowels, more than 3 vowels. They're all called syllables. Some words have got 1 vowel, it is a syllable. 3 vowels also is a syllable, right? So one which has vowels in a word, in a sentence, syllables. Radio has got how many vowels? Right? Radio, A, I, O. Right? Uniform. U, I, O. Yes. So now one more thing what you should know, teachers, quickly, is long vowel and short vowel. See, everything what I'm telling you all now, I'm just touching every area where you need not go in depth to teach a child. You need not tell a child long vowel and short vowel. Don't. But when a parent comes and asks you in a meeting, you should be ready to answer. There is no need for you to teach all the syllables and all the explanations of, little bit of linguistics and more grammar. Only parents, some parents, they come and ask you certain questions. That time, you should not be blank. You should be able to explain to them. What is a long vowel? What is a short vowel? Now, apple, it's a short vowel. Apple, right? Now, if I take a long vowel, cake, bake, take, rake, all these are long vowels. Just that short. Mat, rat, pat, sat, cat, short vowels. Jet, net, pet, red, short vowels. If I say feet, long vowel. Yes, feet, long vowel. Leaf, long vowel. Long vowel. If I say net, short vowel. If I say pet, short vowel. Right? Pig, fig, short vowel. Kite, keep, ice cream. Understood? And for simple thing, SEAC, SAEC. Now there are so many words which has got the same sound, but the spelling is different. I'll say see. See the bird. See the blackboard. See the book. Do you know what a sea is? I'm talking about the huge sea, that is the ocean. Right? So these are the things where you should be well informed when the parents try to question you during the meetings. But for children, what you have to do, what you're teaching now, what we have discussed now, that is more than enough for children. You need not go in depth about grammar or about linguistics. Yes, we must be having vast knowledge because our major would be English literature. You would have learned so much in syllables, what phonetic sounds, and you know that yesterday one my colleague said about the phonetics and the sound, but I said b, right? So different ways we are taught. There are different workshops conducted by different people. There are so many who have done research in this phonetics. They call jolly phonics, and so many names are given. But what are we doing? We are taking the easiest way of explanation given to the children. We are not making the things complicated. Now, simple, if I say S, sir, instead of saying is or z, I'm saying sir. So this sir means can be sat, S, sir, sat, S, sir, sing, S, sir, sand, S, sir, sit. So whatever words I am relating, the sound is helping for the child to pronounce and understand. Okay. Now let's go to the written work quickly, teachers, because it's already 10:04. Okay. Now written for LKG, as soon as the children come in, we don't touch the books. Kindly note, we do not touch the books for 1 week. Okay. And the 1 week, the timings for LKG is also different. We have them in the class not more than 2 hours, sometimes 1.5 hours. Close to 2 hours only we will have the children. The first 1 week. After 1 week, we follow the regular timings. That 1 week here in our school, we don't even allow them to bring snacks or water. We provide them because when they enter, they start only crying, rolling, pinching, slapping us, whatnot. Yes, they hold our neck. They tell, amma kitta inda pirichita nee, enga amma kitta udu. All these rolling on the ground, vomiting. So many things happen. So what do? The first week LKG, we just bring them inside the classroom. They will sit wherever they want because some are on the table, some are rolling, some are crying. All these emotions, we have to face it for the first 1 week. So we give some good day biscuit or Mari biscuit. We feed them. We give water to everybody to drink, right? And that first 1 week, we will start understanding each other and we will give them a feel that you have come to the classroom. We are here to play with your friends. Auntie is going to show you so many things, so many nice things, coloring, apples, objects, so many things, what not we have in the classroom, right? So in the first week, enna panvona, 2 hours, the first day we will start, make them stand, make them join hands. This itself will take a long time, right? Make them join, close your eyes. Now recite the prayer. We will take printouts for 1 week. That is, the first picture will be a big apple in a piece of paper. Second day it will be watermelon. Third day it will be mango. In the first 1 week, what we do, we give these papers, we give one crayon to the child. So there are children who beautifully color. There are children who just roll the paper and go throw it in the dustbin, right? There are some children who push it away. It's all right. So what do? We will try our best to sit with them, talk to them. Kanna, this apple, you must take it home. Mummy is waiting near the gate. You have to color this mango. You have to color this watermelon. Auntie will give a star to you. And the 1 week we will do this. Coming week, we will start our book work, right? All this will happen June, July, August. By August, we will start teaching them the strokes. But from day one, teachers, when I start my academics, that is teaching, corner of the board, as I told you, there are certain things which is there throughout. That is the strokes. So first thing I will teach them, standing line. I'll tell, now children raise your hand, standing line, slanting line, sleeping line. Again, standing, slanting, sleeping, standing, slanting, sleeping. Right, C, turn the C. So, and the C curve and turn the C. On my board, I will have always throughout standing, slanting, sleeping, C bump, turn the C. Why do I have this C bump? For them to understand the letter B, the letter D. Yes, B like this, D like this. So that C bump plays a very important role for them to differentiate between B and D. That is where the confusion is. Now B padika sonna D padipanga, D padika sonna B padipanga. So the C bump, slanting, standing. Every day it's like an exercise. Come on, children. Now come on, stroke, 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 strokes. I'll tell standing.
Like slanting, sleep.
C bump, turn this. C bump, turn this. And it will be also on the board. And we have a long foot ruler. The foot ruler is only to point it on the blackboard and point it on the charts. That is why we have long foot rulers, so that you don't cover the board. The scale will be the pointer and you are far away from the board, where the 40 in the class, it is visible for them. For all the 40 children, it is visible for them. So in the month of August, we start the slanting line stroke. The slanting line stroke. 1 minute. So in the corner here, I will write slanting, standing, sleeping, C bump, turn this. This will be the throat, right? And in the month of August, I told you maybe August 3rd week or 4th week, we give them strokes. How do we teach them? We will draw 2 red lines in their activity book. See, this is the book. In this plain activity book, we draw 2 lines. That is, we ask the support staff. We ask the support staff to draw 2 lines. Suppose this is the page. This is my activity page. Okay. What we tell the support staff? Draw sleeping lines. 2, 2, like this. 4 sets we draw. Then I take my chalk from down in between 2 red lines. Start here, go up, 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 touch the top red line, stop. Up, 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 touch the red line, stop. Now 2 lines, auntie will draw it, the slanting lines with the red pen. The children will take a pencil, up, 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 stop, slanting line. Now, for many children, how many days they will not be able to do a slanting line? It's very tough for them. Either it will be like this, or like this, or like this. They will not be able to understand. But as teachers, we must have immense patience. Call them to the table. Make them understand one-to-one, because teachers, please remember, this is very important. Now we are introducing strokes. The slanting line is very important. We have to literally work on each and every child to get the stroke of slanting line. To get the stroke, that too from down to up, not up to down. So some children will also do this. No, it should go from down to up. This is really a task for the teachers. Getting slanting line by LKG children is little tough. Some children, yes, quickly they can grasp, but some, it will take days. I mean days, teachers. Not 7 days, not 14 days, sometimes 20 days also. But with lot of patience, calling them to the table individually and holding their hand and making them understand, we will definitely be able to make them right. Once they get the slanting line, teachers, their cursive writing is going to be simply superb. Simply superb. Like, I'll be sharing the videos. I think I've come to this written work. So I'll be sharing the videos in the group of pencil grip and the slanting line and strokes, how we go about it. Maybe today or tomorrow I'll be sharing it as and when I teach. And also yesterday I taught you all about how to explain the words, isn't it? Like cab and tab, lab. So that video also I will share it today, right? So you can have a look. Maybe I think my video of English orals, I will share it with you. And my colleagues, there are 2-3 teachers who have done the pencil grip. I will share that with you. It will be very helpful for you when you begin your class in the month of June. So why do I start my stroke with a slanting line? Because most of the letters start with a slanting line. And here cursive writing, I will not teach them A, B, C, D, E, F. No. My first script, my first letter will be letter C. So why do I do that? Because it goes slanting line, turn. Now after children learn the slanting line, their next one will be slanting line, turn. So the whole page, slanting line, turn. Slanting line, turn. When I tell this, I also tell them, Tata Party cannot walk because of their age, isn't it? So Tata Party, they are old. So they need a walking stick. Now see, your slanting line and turn is like a walking stick, like a Tata's walking stick. They have a hearty laugh when I say that. Okay. So it is, the next will be slanting line, turn. Slanting line, turn. But I go on insisting on them that they should write within the 2 red lines. The writing should not come out. You have to write within the 2 red lines. After giving them, now for 1 week, it's only slanting line. 1 week, Monday to Friday, only slanting line, slanting line, slanting line, slanting line. Next week, slanting line, turn, slanting line, turn, slanting line, turn, slanting line, turn. So they're ready with this. When I explain to them on the board, mine will be a running commentary. Now, after the slanting line and turn, they are ready. So I tell them, slanting line, turn, don't remove your finger, come down on the same line, down, 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 touch the line and turn. C. Again, slanting line, turn, come down on the same line, down, 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 touch the line and turn. C. C. So after this, maybe for 2 weeks, we go on giving like 1 week, C, 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 they will write. Then I will introduce the next letter. Children, listen. My running commentary will be non-stop. Slanting line, turn, come down, touch the line, right, C, go up, 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 join, come down, 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 same line, touch the line and turn, A. My running commentary goes on like this n number of times, then only we can get it registered in their hands. After this 1 week, I go to D. I write slanting line, turn, children. Come down on the same line, touch the line, down, down, down. Now, children, you have to go up to the red line. Go up, 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 touch the red line. Come down, 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 same line. Touch the blue line, turn. D. So, when it comes to D, I have to draw 4 lines. So the red lines will become blue and the top. These are the red lines and the 2 blue lines. Just like their 4-line notebook. Just like their 4-line notebook. So now when I introduce, now how do we go? C, A, D, G, Q, O, E, L, H, K, F, and then I tell them only 1 letter in the alphabet touches all 4 lines. That is the letter F. It touches all 4 lines. Now when I talk to them, I spoke to them at D, of D goes up. Now I'll tell them the G letter, same slanting line, turn, come down, right, C, go up, join. Now you have to come down, 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 touch the red line, turn, and go on. So, this running commentary for introducing the cursive writing letters is very important. So, all which has a slanting line and turn, we teach them first. C, A, D, G, Q, O, E, L, H, K, F. Then we come to the other letters. A small slanting line down, up, down, N. A small slanting line down, up, down, turn, M. A small slanting line down, up, turn, V. A small slanting line. Now for W, it is like V, it's only a small slanting line. For W, slanting line up, down, turn. All these videos, today I will send it to you teachers. You will understand how we introduce the letters for them. First, it is only the slanting line which they have to learn, right? So you'll understand better. A to Z is there in that. The same way for numbers also. When I finish this English orals, when I go to numbers, I will tell you what it is. So A to Z by LKG end. By March, we see to it the child is able to write A to Z. After finishing all the letters, one week, one letter, we set the books for them, we make them write, and finally till Z it's over, we start with A-Z is the heading. And there we teach from the margin, slanting line, turn, come down, right C, go up, join, come down, touch the blue line, turn A. Keep your finger, one finger spacing. Keep your finger, put your pencil point, remove the finger. Slanting line, go up, come down, touch the second blue line, turn a little, go up, turn. B. Pointer finger, pencil. Now remove the pointer finger. Slanting line, turn, come down, touch the second blue line, turn. C. So we insist on 5 letters in a row. A, B, C, D, E, stop. Again F. F is the letter which touches all the 4 lines. Slanting line, up, touch the red line, down, touch the red line, go up, turn. F. Formation of the letters, very, very important, teachers, because once they get the formation of the letters alphabet, they will be able to write 2-letter words, 3-letter words. The joining should be proper. That is why the tail out or the hand out we tell. Turn means the hand out. Why? Because that will be connected to another letter. That letter will be connected to another letter. So it can be a 2-letter word, 3-letter word, 4-letter word, 5-letter word. The basic foundation of the script, it lies only with us teachers. Please take it seriously, because the foundation of writing what we are giving will be an impact forever. They will have beautiful writing, and take it as a pride that we are teaching them to hold the pencil. We are teaching them to write A, B, C, D, E. We are teaching them to write 1, 2, 3 numbers. And when they excel 10 standard, they get 90%, 95%. 12 standard, yes, they get sentence. Fine. That teacher, that classroom has taught them, has done wonderfully well in grooming the children. But, B-U-T, but, who laid the foundation? We laid the foundation. Yes, that's the pride. When the child in 12th standard gets good marks and comes to you, Auntie, I've done so good in English, I've done so good in maths. We have touched them, the basic, the beginning, we have touched them. We have literally made their strong root. We gave the foundation. Yes, the roots are given by us. And then they grow, just like a plant. They grow into a fine person as they go to higher classes. But who gave the foundation? Who formed the roots for them? We nursery teachers, we kindergarten teachers formed the roots for them, gave the foundation for them. A matter of sheer pride. That happiness cannot be measured. It can only be treasured. It cannot be measured. It can only be treasured. And more treasurable part is something where a child is not able to get it, but you're putting in your heart and soul, taking it as a challenge. 39 children have written. The 40th one, why this child is not writing? What way can I explain? Take it up as a challenge. Change your methodology. Okay, I will teach him this way. I'll give him more of clay work first. Molding. Nalla clay veliyada kudupen. The child will just press and crush and make shapes out of it. Yes, there's a lot of finger exercises. You send a child to sand play. You make the child play with the sand. Use the molds and make sand molds. Yes, make castles. So the exercise is there. The more exercise you give those to those, tender fingers, the child will be able to hold the pencil, get the grip, and write properly. The more finger exercise is very, very important. And teachers, one more thing, when they do coloring well, automatically the writing is done. So what do? Those children who do not write, call the parents. Just give a friendly family entertainment activity. Just ask the parent to give newspaper, as I mentioned to this in the first class itself. Scribble, different color scribble on the newspaper. As much as the child should be able to move the fingers as freely as possible. Once that is done, I told you, turn the paper, let the parent draw something, cut it and keep it as a showpiece. Or ask the parent to send it with the child. The child so happily will wait to give it to the teacher. The teacher will put it in the class notice board where all the children are seeing, wow, nice. Who did this? Ram did this. Who did this? Sham did this. So what is happening there? The child is getting motivated. Oh, all are looking at me. All are saying so nice, so nice. Again, the child goes home and asks, I want to do more activity. I want to do more of writing. I want to do more of coloring. So when the more of coloring is done, the writing happens automatically. And after this LKG A to Z is written, we come to UKG. Where they start writing 2-letter words. First we write ab, ag, ad, and then we make 3-letter words which has a meaning. Now, add, I will tell, I'm going to begin with another letter, add, dad, D-A-D, dad. And on top of the column, I will draw a dad's picture. And the child will, I will draw it in red pen. The child will draw it in with a pencil. And then I will write, add, lad. That is a boy's picture. So dad and lad. Then I will write C-A-T, cat. At, cat. This is for UKG. After the 2-letter words, I'm going to 3-letter words. And I will draw a cat picture on top. The child first will look at my cat picture and draw it. Before this, when the class begins, what do? I keep my board ready. I may, if I'm not able to draw the line properly, I use a foot ruler to draw the 4 lines. Yeah. So I use a foot ruler like this. I draw the red line and another red line, so that the children learn what is perfection. Then I take a blue colored chalk. I place it correctly here and draw 2 blue lines. Then I take a red chalk again. I draw a margin. Okay. This is the way I start for any writing. And for UKG, I start here. Suppose I'm writing at cat. So what do? First, I write with a red pen and red chalk and keep it ready. Just watch me, teachers. I'm drawing a cat picture. I'm drawing a sitting cat. And again, my pages divided because I write 2 words in a page. So my writing, what I will do is, here how we follow, we go by vowels. The writing part will go by vowels. A, I, O, U. So my first, I'll finish all the A words. I'll finish all the A words. Now, after in their books, this will be written. Teachers kindly know. In their books, we do the setting. We write cat and bat, draw cat and bat in all the 40 books. And also, I do it on the board. Now, after writing this, after drawing the lines on the board, I will give the books to the children. One round, I'll go give the books. Next round, I'll go give the pencils. For one table, one eraser. They have to learn the concept of sharing. The eraser will be kept at the center of the table. So now I will tell children, take the pencil. Here, outside the margin, outside this long standing line is called a margin. I tell them, this long standing line is called a margin. Now, outside the margin, children, let's learn to write the date. So, I take my chalk, I tell children, today's date morning, I told you no, 10. So, I write 1, 0, 10. Children, in between the blue lines, a small sleeping line, month number 5, a small sleeping line called Alfred, 2 to 22. After this, what will I do? I'll go round and check. There will be some slow writers. I sit on my knees and I help the child to write the date. Then again, yes, very good. All my children have written the date. Super, super class. My best class, A section is the best. This is the way I keep motivating them in between my teaching. Now, children, what is this you see here? They say cat, auntie. Yes, cat is a only writing down. I will not stop. More explanation. Writing. Cat. Okay, cat is a pet animal. What is the sound of the cat? How does this cat make sound? Meow, meow. Then the class again meow, meow. They're so excited. Yes, children. Baby of the cat is called kitten. The small cat is called baby kitten. Okay, children. You know what does a cat like to eat? It likes to drink milk and eat fish. It is a pet animal and cats like to sleep on the sofa or in a basket. So, if you have a cat as a pet animal, if you see, it loves to sleep in the sofa or in a basket. But all the cats, the stray cats which you find on the road, they always are somewhere near the staircase or in the balcony. They go snuggle and sleep, right? So, I taught them about cat. Just 5 sentences about cat, right? Now, children, ready? Take your pencil now. Auntie's pencil. This is auntie's pencil. This white chalk is auntie's pencil. Now, go. First thing, you will draw the cat. Now, children, draw a small circle. Finished? Finished, all of you? You look into the books. Yes. Now, 2 small triangles, which are the ears. Finished? I give them some time. Then, children, let's draw eyes. 2 small circles. Super. Now, 1 small triangle. Slanting line up, down, sleeping line. Now, standing lines this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side. What is that called? That is the meesa for the cat, which is called whiskers. Now, if I just tell whiskers, they won't understand. If I say, Daddy has got meesa, Tata has got meesa, yes, the mush, they will tell, yes, auntie. So, those are called whiskers for the cat. See, the cat has got whiskers. And standing line turn, standing line turn. You can draw the mouth of the cat. Now, children, this is a sitting cat. So, 1 standing line, 2, 3 standing lines. And down, bumpity bump, join, bumpity bump, join. They are the claws of the cat. Claws of the cat. Then, One semicircle. Turn the C and join. Turn the C and join. Here, let's draw a nice tail. Go up, turn, come down. The tail of the cat. Meow, 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 meow. Right? Now finish drawing. I'll go around and see. Now let's start writing. Auntie is writing. You're going to write. So go to the margin. Slanting line. The blue lines. Turn. Come down. Same line. Right C. Don't remove the pencil, children. Go up, up, up. Turn little. Up, turn. Come down. Right C. Go up, up. Come down. Touch the blue line. Go up to the red line. But do not touch the red line. Because auntie told you T and P. You should not touch the red line. But you will go near the red line. Come down, down, down. Touch the blue line. Turn. And children, above the first blue line, a sleeping line. T, C, A, T, cat. Cat, cat, C, A, T, cat. Now again, next line shall we write? The same running combination. Here I have written D, A, T, cat. Because as I told you, the writing we introduced with the vowels. We will finish all the A words. Then we'll come to the E words. Then we'll come to the I words. We will come to the O words. We'll come to the U words. And in between, we will give them small sentences where we are not going to teach them about punctuation marks, capital letters, but we will tell more than 2-3 words makes a sentence. So what I will do after teaching that, cat, bat, rat, said, after that, we will introduce them to small sentences like I can tell F-A-T, fat, C-A-T, cat, a fat cat. I did not talk to them about the capital letter at the beginning of the sentence. All that we will teach them when we teach them the capital letters, and slowly we will teach them the beginning of a sentence should always begin with a capital letter. End of the sentence should have a full stop. That is, sentence is over. This later on we will teach after we introduce cursive capital letters. But in between, when we teach them words, we make them write small sentences, and trust me, teachers, they write beautifully. And even for this, every sentence we will go to the place of the children, check whether they are doing it or not. Check whether they are doing it or not, whether they are writing properly, whether their formation is right or not. Okay, this is about their writing in English. Writing in English. Okay. Now, I'm going to move on to number work. Number work, numbers. Numbers very, very interesting. Children will love numbers, and especially UKG children will start liking the numbers, but it depends on how you explain to them. Now for LKG numbers, as I told you, when we introduce the letter A, simultaneously, we introduce number 1. We tell standing line, number 1. And the board work for that is very, very important, right? First, I will bring objects. I will show 1 chalk, 1 pen, 1 tomato or 1 carrot, something I will bring to make the class interesting. After this 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, I go to the board. I will not write number 1. I will draw 1 apple. I will draw 1 carrot. I will draw 1 ball. I will draw 1 pencil. I will draw 1 bottle. I will draw 1 teddy bear. And then I will introduce number 1. Standing line, number 1. 1 ball, 1 carrot, 1 bat, 1 mug, 1 watermelon. How many? 1. I will make them repeat. I will make them repeat with objects, with the pictures on the board. I will make them repeat number 1. For this, my aids, teaching aids will be the objects what I brought for them from home, the blackboard, the charts, and the flashcards, which I told you for English alphabet. Flashcards, very important. Like I can give flashcards of number 1, one set, objects, one set. And after teaching them about number 1, with my objects, with the blackboard, with the charts, I bring this one flashcards followed by activity. The same way how I divide the class, draw the squares or the circles and write A and A related pictures, B related pictures. Just like that, I write number 1, and I give them flashcards. In number 1, I can draw 1 cat, 1 dog, 1 hut, 1 ball, something. Give them the flashcards. I will have one set. The moment I show them, they should go stand in number 1. Those who are having 1 cat will go stand in number wherever the cat is. 1 dog, they will stand in 1 wherever the dog is. And activity to be given, coloring activity to be given for this numbers. So I introduce number 1. I introduce number 2, everything with the objects, teachers. First you bring objects, next you use the pictures on the blackboard, and next the charts, and next the flashcards. This is the way you introduce. And the rote counting, continuous counting, 1, 2, after you teach them every day, 1, 2, 3. You're introducing number 1, but just make them count, repeat after you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stop. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. This rote counting is very, very, very important for the children to have that continuity of numbers. What comes after 1, what comes after 2, what comes after 3. Only if you give them the practice of rote counting, continuous counting, they will know what comes after. Otherwise, the children will bring 1 after they go to 1, 4, 6, 9. No. To get them that practice, this rote counting is very, very important, as they have the continuity, what comes after, what comes after, what comes after. And in LKG, the first term, that is June to September, we will finish 1 to 50 numbers. Teachers, kindly understand LKG, no writing numbers. Slowly in the book, as I told you, we will draw the square. They will not have a square book. In the activity book, we will draw big, big squares, and we will train them. Pencil point in the center of the square, bring it down, touch the line. The children should be made to understand to touch the line. This is for LKG, and for number work, we normally use only a blue chalk because their square book will have blue lines. Now, this is my activity page. It is not a number work book. It is my activity page. Okay. Now, in this activity page, my support staff will draw big squares. And in the activity book, after the squares are drawn, with the red pen, in the first line, first box, I will write number 1. I start center of the square, touch the sleeping line. Center, touch, 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 touch. Now, I take a white chalk, I distribute the books, the activity books. And I first ask them, children, see, open the page, you have got square. I go around, see that everybody have opened the books. I give them the pencils in the hand. Now, children, take the pencil. This is Auntie's pencil. Now, this is a square, isn't it? Now, go to the center, children. Center, come down, down, down. Touch the line. 1. The standing line is 1. Center, come down, down, down. Touch the line. For every number, you should make them start from the center, and touching the line is very, very important. Some children write like this. It is wrong. They have to touch the line, because when they get their square notebooks in UKG, their numbers will be like print. It will just fall on the line. It will be like print. Even for number 2, number 3, number 4, I tell them, children, center, a curve, come down, sleeping line, slanting line, and sleeping line. And you know how we teach numbers, teachers? Please understand, this is the way we teach. Now, standing line number 1. A curve, come down standing line, sleeping line. Number 2. Bumpity bump. Ulta C, turn the C, which is called bumpity bump. Number 3. Ulta C, another ulta C, which is called bumpity bump. Number 3. Slanting line, sleeping line, cut it with a standing line. Number 4. Slanting line, sleeping line, cut it with a standing line. Number 4. A small standing line, turn the C, sleeping line. Number 5. Stand a small standing line, turn the C and a sleeping line. Number 5. Slanting line, turn and touch the line. Number 6. Number 6. A small sleeping line and a slanting line. Number 7. A small sleeping line and a slanting line. Number 7. Write C. Turn the C and a slanting line to join. Number 8. Write C. Turn the C and a slanting line. Number 8. Write C. Go up, join a standing line. Number 9. Write C. Go up, join and a standing line. Number 9. 10 is very easy because they know number 1. They know to write C for 9 and they join it, it is 0. So 10, a standing line, that is number 1. Write C and join 10. So once they know the formation of 1 to 10 numbers, after that it is the same. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, everything is the same. But they should know the formation of the numbers because some children write number 5 as like this. They come down and go up. Right? Some children 4, how do they write? They go to sleeping line, go up and come down. But they should know the formation that we have to teach them from LKG, how the formation is done. So writing, we teach them in LKG, we finish till 25, only in their activity notebook, but no square notebook. Square notebook will be given only in UKG. And second term for LKG, first term 1 to 50, rote counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, finish. Second term, we will introduce 51, 52, 53, 54. So the rote counting, oral counting, they know 1 to 100 in LKG itself, but not writing. Writing, we start from 1 to 25 with much difficulty. We make them understand and they will write. LKG children will write numbers 1 to 25 by the end of the year. That is by March, they will write. And each number, they are taught only with the proper strokes. And in LKG, we have lot of concepts for LKG. Count and count, cut the odd one, count and ring. That is, cut the odd one. They will have it. All this will be done in the activity books. Teachers kindly note. Akkas, that is the support staff, will draw the lines. Now cut the odd one. Now I'm writing 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. So they have to teach them what is this number? 1. This 1. This one 2. This one 1. This one 1. So I will tell them which is different, children. They will tell 2. So I will tell that is the odd one. Which is different is the odd one. So I cut it. Right? Count and ring. Count and ring. So what do? I write the numbers. They have to count and ring the correct number. That is, circle the correct number. So there are many concepts like this where we draw in their activity notebooks. Next will be count and match. Count and match will be like, for example, okay, I've drawn two balls here, one tree here. Okay, now here I'm matching. Number 1. There is, I will show them the pictures. 2 balls here, 1 tree here. So there's only 1 tree. What I do? Join. Only 1 tree. 2 balls. Number 2. 2, join. Oh, up, join. So this is one of the concept. Then count and write. I'll have 2 bats. They have to count 1, 2. They will write 2. I'll have 3 balls. They will count 1, 2, 3. They will write 3. Right? All these, only the squares, akkas, the support staff, we call our support staff as akkas. Okay? The akkas will draw for them and they will write. That's all for LKG. Rote counting, introducing numbers with the proper formation like standing line, curve, sleeping line 2, bumpety bump 3, slanting, sleeping, cut it with a standing line 4, a small standing line, turn the C, sleeping line is 5, slanting line, turn, join 6, sleeping line, slanting line 7, right C, turn the C, join number 8, right C, go up, come down 9. Standing line number 1, right C, join 10. After this, rote counting 1 to 25. For the first term, it is 1 to 50. Then second term, 1 to 100. Orally, they know the numbers, right? And the concepts, count, cut the odd one, count and ring, count and match, count and write. They are the concepts for LKG. With this, we finish and we give them a lot of interesting activities also. Like, you know, we may ask them to have their, the bowl of crayons, count, segregate, all these activities are there. Flashcards activities are there, and number work activities where we give the flashcards, the numbers, the picture. We will draw squares, boxes in the classroom on the floor. They go stand in that number, whatever they get. So such activities, you can be more creative, and if possible, if we have another meeting or a workshop, you can share all your activities. We will also follow yours, right? Now coming to UKG number work. Is the time 10:50, is it? Is the time 10:50, teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
10:58.
Okay, fine. 10 more minutes and yeah, 10 more minutes. How much ever I can, I will complete. We'll carry it over.
10:58.
10:58. Very smart teacher. Who is that smart teacher? So instead of 10 minutes, you made it only 2 minutes for me. Thank you. Kavita ma'am.
No, not like that.
Very good, Kavita
no,
ma'am.
I want to tell the correct time.
Very good.
No, it's not like that. I want to tell the correct time. That's all.
Kavita ma'am, super.
We can sit for 5 or 10 minutes also, ma'am. That's not the problem.
நீங்க correct time சொல்லாம இருந்தாலும் என்ன சொல்லாம இருந்தாலும் this is the way nursery teacher should be. Very good.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Then okay, I'll just quickly finish. Start off with UKG, and tomorrow I'll continue it with general knowledge. Right now, the children in LKG are thorough with rote counting 1 to 100. Right? In UKG, what are we introducing? Rote counting 1 to 100, number names 1 to 20, skip counting by 5s, skip counting by 10s, skip counting by 10s. Trust me, teachers, and even why should I say trust me? Because you're all teachers for so many years. You will know better how children just grow for UKG. LKG la babies are irpanga. Correct, UKG ku vandadu, you can know the difference that they're really grown up. They understand faster, they grasp better, and they're able to communicate faster with us. So when we teach new concepts like, you know, the rote counting is already they know in LKG. New concepts are what? Number names 1 to 20, skip counting by 5s, 10s, and number names skip counting by 10s. And in their written book, They are given the beautiful square notebook to start off with 1 to 100, skip counting by 10, skip counting by 5, and 1 to 20 number names. Then we have final, last term. We have addition, single digit addition, horizontal and vertical, only single digit we will teach. We will not teach subtraction for the UKG children. We just teach them addition first by objects. Many objects we take. Let it be crayons, let it be chocolates, let it be pencils. We will teach them with objects introducing addition. After objects only, we go draw the pictures on the board and we make them understand what addition is with pictures. Then we go to the charts and we introduce in the form of chart. There also we do the teaching. Then only we come to the bookwork of horizontal addition and vertical addition. Only after this, all this has happened, they really understand what is addition. Yes, then only we start the bookwork. So I repeat, we start addition with objects first. With the crayons, with the chalks, with fruits, with vegetables, with toys. We show them with objects, make them understanding. When it gets more, it is called addition. The sleeping line and the standing line is plus, which is addition. Becoming more is addition. Sleeping line, standing line. The plus symbol is addition. After that, we draw the similar objects on the board and again use the plus sign. Sleeping, standing is a plus sign, which means more, adding more. We teach them. Then we go to the chart. We show them chart, so much of charts, so many charts we'll have, like only picture charts. We will draw columns, 3 this side, 1 this side, and we draw 4. Only drawing charts. Like I'll draw 2 bats. Next column, I will draw 3 bats. The third column, I will draw 5 bats. And with the plus symbol and 2 sleeping lines, equal symbol. So I tell them, this 2 plus the 3 gives 5 bats, number 5. So after the pictures, then I will introduce the numbers. But the symbols of plus and equal to, I will make them understand clearly.